Welcome to another week. So this week I've got 7 markets which I'm interested in trading. So let's dive into it. First one is USD JPY. I was interested in this one last week as well, where the weekly was bullish, making the high highs and the high lows. Same with the daily as well. This is the high high, and this one is the high low. Price is just in between, so it's still bullish. And 4-hour is bullish as well, because this is the 4-hour high and this is the 4-hour high low, this one right here. So it's still bullish. So I lost my trade on this one last week because I took the entry over here, but I was supposed to take the entry over here on the retest of this head and shoulder, which is just right here, left head and right shoulder, and I was supposed to take the entry on the retest, which was right here, but I got FOMO and then I took the entry here, which was my mistake, but it happens. We move on. That's it. So this week, what I want 4-hour to do is come back to this area of interest, and then looking for the entry signal here and basically buy, or entry signal will be the engulfing like this one here. So this can happen, or I can go to the lower time frames like 1 hour, 2 hour, or 30 minutes and look for the same entry signal basically. So I hope it will come back. If not, then we'll see how it goes. This is the scenario for the USD JPY. Next one is AUD CAD. AUD CAD is bullish on the weekly. This is the high. This is the high low. Price has not broken any of this highs and lows, so we are still bullish. Daily is bullish as well. This is the high and this is the high low. This is at area of interest. It has not closed below this high low, so it's still technically bullish. So now what's going to happen maybe in the pre-London is it might reject this EMA, might reject this around psychological level, and might reject this area of interest as well. So looking for entries maybe like tomorrow morning in the pre-London or London session. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, same thing, we'll drop down to the lower time frame. Maybe it will, if this is the new lower low, then let's say how it closes in 2 minutes, and then if this is the new lower low, then our want is the price to shift the structure, give me an entry signal, which will be the engulfing like this one here, a small red candle and big blue candle, and then buy. So this is what I'm looking for. The next one is NZD CAD. NZD CAD on the weekly is bearish. Yep. And on the daily it's bearish as well. So last week I was looking for entries right around this here, but missed out on it because I was not paying attention to this trade, but that's okay. Now I'm waiting for the price to come down this area of interest and then retest around this previous structure point, reject it, and hopefully it will reject through this EMA as well, which will come like around this area of interest, and that will be my entry zone again. but I think it might happen around Wednesday ish, because it has to come down, close the candle, come back, close the candle, and then I'll be looking for the entries. So might take 2 days, might not happen this week. It's okay. We'll see and we'll move on. The next one is GBP-CHF. Now GBP-CHF, if you look at this here, weekly is bearish, daily is bullish, and 4-hour is bearish. So the two consecutive time frame should be in sync if we want to take this trade. But at the moment, it's not. Weekly is bearish, 4-hour is bearish, and the daily is bullish. So the trade is not ready yet. So what I want is the 4-hour to go bullish, right? Then I'll be interested in the trade, because two time frames will be in sync. Two consecutive time frames will be in sync. So then I only be interested. And 4-hour is super bearish at the moment. So if you see, this was the high, and this was the high low. Price breaks below this. Now this becomes the new lower high, and price is still, making the lower lows and all. So now what can happen is price could go a bit up and then come down. In that case, this will be the new lower high, and this will be the new lower low. So what I want is the price, the 4-hour time frame, is to go break the previous lower high. In that case, the 4-hour will be bullish, and then come back, retest, and then look for buys. So, but it's a very risky trade. You should not be, looking at it if you are an inexperienced person. If you are an experienced one, then you know what I'm talking about, right? So we'll see about that as well. Let me delete this, and this one. Okay. So we are looking for buys here only if the price come back to the area of interest and 4-hour go bullish. That's only. Also these ones as well. Next one is GBP JPY. Same thing. All three time frames are in sync in our favor. So we'll just wait for the price to come back to our area of interest. It's way far from area interest at the moment, but if it comes down, then it should reject our previous structure point, round psychological level, area of interest, and then we'll drop down to the lower time frames and we'll see how the 4-hour do when it reaches the area of interest, because it should reject the EMA, should reject the round psychological level, and then basically area of interest as well. Then we'll drop down to the 1 hour, 30 minutes or 2 hour to look for our entries, which will be the shift of structure and the entry signal, which will be the engulfing candle. Okay, so next one is NZD JPY. Now this trade is also a very risky trade because we are going against the trend, right? Because weekly is bullish, daily is bullish, and 4-hour is, I think it's bullish as well. No, it's bearish, right? So if you want to buy, you can buy on this area of interest, this one here, but I'm also looking for entries against the trend, which you should not be doing, which I should not be doing, but I kind of know what I'm doing at the moment, but I'll see how it goes. So what I'm interested in at the moment, to price on the 4-hour to break this area of interest, right? come down, retest, and then look for sells. And then entry should be like something like this one here, till this area, right? And stop loss, I don't know where it goes, but at the moment, but let's see how the price does. So we should be out before the price reaches to this area of interest, because it can reject and then go straight up. Same with the next one, which is AUD JPY. It's the same trade basically, NZD JPY or AUD JPY. If you look at it, it's the same trade, but so like this one on the AUD JPY, price has already broken below this area of interest, came back, retest this head and shoulder, and it might come down. I'm not sure. We should not be sure about these kind of trades, because these are very risky trades. We are going against the trend, right? So now this is still pending on the NZD JPY, right? So yeah, on the AUD JPY, what I want is the price to come back to area of interest and then go short. It might happen, it might not happen, because it already retested the head and shoulders neckline. But on the NZD JPY, it's still pending. If you see, this is the left head and right shoulder. Price has confirmed the head and shoulder, and now I want is to go down, break this neckline, retest this neckline, and then go short. So we'll see how it goes. So these all are the trades of the week. So please make sure you do your own analysis and have a safe trade. I'll see you next time.